Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, to our daily prayer on Friday. It is a beautiful day, and it is a beautiful moment and time of the day to pray, to unite our hearts, our minds in one desire, in one vibration. So thank you for being here today. We're going to start with an initial prayer as usual to center ourselves. We have been having a long week with different events in our lives, either because we are working or because we are parents or because we are at home. Whatever we're doing, sometimes we get so busy, so we need to calm our minds down. And that's what we're going to do with our initial prayer, so we can attune better with the higher spirits, with the spiritual company that is always around us. Let us start. Dear Father, Mother God, we are gathering together today in your name. We call your name to feel the gentle touch of your spiritual light, calming our minds, serening our emotions, and helping us to vibrate a little bit higher so we can benefit from the results of this moment of prayer and enlightenment. Dear Father, sweet Mother, we are very grateful for bringing us together today to give us this chance and this marvelous opportunity of connecting through technical gadgets or electrical gadgets, opportunity that we didn't have even 50 years ago. So we are very grateful. And we include in this vibration of kindness and love all the ones who are living with us or who are sharing the room with us at this moment, all living beings, our family members or friends or co-workers, our pets, animals, our plants, and also we include the spiritual company that we always have, our dear mentors, and the brothers and sisters that are also in need of nurturing their soul. May this moment of prayer be guided, inspired, and protected by your love. In your name we pray, and so be it. Hello, friends. Again, I'm Alba Morales, live from Annapolis, Maryland, and thank you for coming today. Last week, we have some technical difficulties, so we apologize for not having this moment, but we are here, we are back, and everything is okay. Hello, Abby, and hello, all of you. We're going to share our screen to see the enlightening reading that we prepare for today. This is from the book Happy Life by the Spirit of Joanna de Angelis through the mediumship of Divaldo P. Franco. And Happy Life, as many of us know, it is a very small book with very short chapters. And actually, Joanna, she didn't give any name to the chapters, but we decided to give it a name so it can give us a hint of what we're going to talk about, we're going to meditate today. So we choose chapter 78, and we call it Obstacles. Who doesn't have obstacles in his or her life? Raise your hand if you don't have obstacles of problems or difficulties. Not in this planet, right, my friends? Okay. Joanna starts saying, when an obstacle appears blocking your way, waste no time. Stop and go around it. If some unforeseen problem threatens your tranquility, don't feel distressed. Silence your rebelliousness and work on solving it as best as you can. We're going to stop here for a minute because the very first sentence really called our attention. When we have an obstacle blocking our way, she say, waste no time. It's like, we're not going to complain and cry about it, waste no time, just act immediately to solve it. But she says, go around it. And we were thinking, Joanna, what are you trying to tell us with this figure, with this image that we have in our mind? And we understand this way. Let us say we are walking on this pathway from the picture, and we are hiking there, and all of a sudden we see some branches that are heavy branches. A tree fell on the pathway, and there is no way for us to continue on this pathway. So what do we need to do? We need to go around. We need to get out of the pathway either way, the safest one way, and we go around actually of the fallen tree, and we continue our pathway. So with this vivid image in our mind, we were thinking, okay, so how this apply to our emotional problems? When we feel down, when we feel blue or frustrated, when we are unhappy for some reason, how we go around of this block in our pathway? When we have relationship problems or problems in our relationships, because it is normal in all relationships. We have a difficult boss, when we have a difficult partner, whatever it is, that obstacle, financial, lack of job, how we're going to go around it and waste no time. So we were thinking Joanna is telling us here, get out of the way you used to do things and get out of the way you used to think. Because we are the intelligent beings of creation. We are spirits, and we have this faculty that is called intelligence. So we are going to be able to solve the problem, whatever it is, by calming ourselves, because she says, silence your rebelliousness. Like calming down. It's not like a why me, calming down. And I start looking for solutions. We can talk with a friend that has a different point of view of life. We can go to therapy if necessary. We can reach out and go to therapy and try to resolve things if it's an emotional situation, a psychological situation. We can Google what people do when this and this happen. These are just silly suggestions, but if we want to go around of those obstacles, we need also to get resources and to ask for help. Ask for help to incarnate and ask for help to the discarnate good spirits. Joanna continues saying, if someone you love is acting strangely toward you or has forsaken you, keep calm. What a challenge. The rebel and the deserter have already lost their reason due to their impulsivity. Remain at peace. And we are coming from an inheritance of millennia of inheritance. We are coming from the animal kingdom, talking about spiritual evolution. We are still very visceral. We react instead of acting. So Joanna, one more time, is telling us, hey, you have an obstacle? You feel betrayed by someone, or someone is acting differently with you? Stop your rebelliousness, stop judging, and serene yourself. Because we don't know what is going on in the other people's mind. We don't know what's the life of other people. We don't know what is affecting them. And maybe they're acting differently because they are suffering, because they're in pain, because they are mad. We don't know. We only know what it is going on with us, with our very own spirit. So if we remain in peace, it is easy for us to get and to listen the inspiration of the good spirits. What you lose now, you will gain later. If you behave with dignity, whatever happens to you will be for you your own benefit in the future. Behaving with dignity, with spiritual dignity, we will gain later. Let's not feel that we're losing things. We will gain later if we keep our mind in the great picture. We are eternal spirits. We are destined to be happy. And that's the goal that we want to pursue. Yes, every day is difficult. Some days are better than others. Some weeks are wonderful and some others are not. But if we exercise serenity inside ourselves, it is easier, Joanna says. And she was here, incarnate on planet Earth, so she knows what she's talking about. We would like to finish this inspirational reading by looking at this picture. We are never alone. Jesus is the governor of planet Earth. He and some other Christ-like spirits planned thousands of years ago the origin of planet Earth, the evolution, and who are going to inhabit planet Earth. He knows us personally by our name and the different names we have had in the past. He knows our spirit, our difficulties, our obstacles, as well as our virtues, our skills, our desires, and our dreams. So let us keep focus our mind in this great, great help, because although we call him governor of planet Earth, he's very close to us. He's like a friend, like this teenager in needs. He's there for her. We're going to stop here our presentation and we are going to our prayer, okay? Hello, Nora. Hello, everyone. So let us close our eyes and reaccommodate and breathe. Breathing brings life to our body and to our spirit. And if we had the opportunity of reading the books, the collection of Andrea Luis, we can see there the description of spiritual cities in which the spirits, they don't need to eat, but they breathe. They need the oxygen and they need water in different stages. So let us breathe. Nurturing our soul. We are going to visualize an enormous field of flowers. These are the anti-allergic flowers. It's not going to affect our respiratory system, but on the contrary, we are in this field of a multitude of flowers with different colors and shapes, and they're expelling an healing fragrance that we are going to inhale. There is a specific flower for each one of us. There is a specific color for each one of us, because we are all different. Our needs are different. So we just feel and submerge in this beautiful aroma that is entering through our spiritual lungs and is cleansing and renewing our organism. We feel the fresh air and we feel connected with Mother Nature. We also feel like we are almost communicating with the flowers and the grass and the sky in this spiritual landscape. And we recognize our spiritual nature. And we elevate our heart in a moment of gratitude to our Creator. Because one day, maybe millions of years ago, by His immeasurable love, we were created and we had life. We were born simple and ignorant, and we start our journey through life and time, knowing that the kind hands of the Father are always with us. Let us think about all the obstacles, the illnesses, the problems, the wars, and the very difficult moments of history that we have had in the past, and we endured them, and we went through, and they also passed. We already have lived so many existences, and therefore we have the equipment to overcome the current obstacles of our life. There is a sign or a saying that God doesn't give us more than we can handle. And that is true, because He or she doesn't want us to fail, and quite the opposite, is desiring our happiness. So let us feel that the aroma of these flowers are penetrating deep in our soul and are activating all these memories of being strong, of being capable, of being skillful, of being kind to ourselves and gentle to ourselves. Let us feel how our intelligence is being growing and activating, and we can think in a creative ways to solve our very own problems and to help to solve problems of the community, the family, and the nation. Because we are all part of the solution. We are all play a role in this beautiful planet called planet Earth. Let us feel that we are renewing and we are refreshing ourselves in this moment of prayer. And we envelop in this fresh aroma to our loved ones so they feel the benefit of the prayer. We feel also and we see somehow how this aroma is moving out of our place and is embracing the whole community, the whole neighborhood, bringing comfort, bringing peace, bringing serenity, bringing understanding, bringing solidarity and friendship. And we see how this aroma is spread all around our state and then our country. And it is embraced for this healing moment of unity and peace. May the love of God embrace all our country, all of us, and may His love embrace our planet Earth in these moments of transition in which we are still fighting against the COVID-19 and we're still trying to understand the reason and the sense of this situation, and we feel it so close to us. We have lost family members We know about friends that they already discarnate, co-workers, neighborhoods, and we send these vibrations of love and kindness and healing to the spirit realm wherever they are. We send this vibration of kindness and healing to their family members and loved ones who are grieving them so they can move forward, get through this difficult moment of grieving. And we envelop in this sweet, kind aroma and all of those who are struggling right now with their physical health and their mental health. So they feel the healing, they can be attenuating in their physical or their moral pain, and they can see hope in their illness. May this aroma penetrate the pores of the spiritual noses of those who are trying to think or conceive ending with their own lives, whether conscious or unconsciously. Conscious because they feel there is no other exit. Unconsciously because they are a slave under different addictions that will bring them to the death of the body eventually. So we pray for them to have the light and the strength to overcome the obstacles, to think clearly and not listen to the voices that are telling them they are not enough and they are not intelligent, to go around the obstacles and overcome them. We pray for the children and youth. We pray for these old souls that are reincarnating in the planet Earth with the specific mission of moving to our planet to a better place. We pray for them so they don't forget the mission. We pray for them so they have adults that love them and support them in their journey. We pray for them so they are protected and inspired and guided by their mentors, and they are still receptive to the suggestions of the spiritual world. We pray, and we pray for all of us on this planet. May the grace of God be with us for today and always, and so be it. Dear friends, it feels so good. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Let us take this weekend to meditate about how can we solve those problems, those obstacles. Let us keep seeing we are a community. We are here to support each other. See you next Friday. Thank you.